Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, you stupid asshole. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jake.
It's like the fucking happy birthday off Breaking Bad.
It's the Marilyn Monroe. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, though.
Marilyn
Let's say
Monroe.
No,
Yeah.
I was saying JFK.
Skylar sings it.
Or, yeah, Marilyn
Isn't that her
Monroe
name?
sang it too.
Yeah, the wife, she's fucking cunt.
The biggest.
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, God.
So on the video podcast, which we're actually doing now, last week,
For realsies this time.
just big update, Craig recorded in 4K. Little do you know, 4K takes a whole lot of space.
1 hour of 4K is like, what was it? 60 gigabytes or
It was
110
gigabytes.
gigabytes.
Yeah, it was
Something
Well,
insane.
on
way
my-
too many gigabytes to move from Craig's phone to someone else's phone to post.
Also, it cut off the podcast because Craig's phone ran out of space.
Yeah.
So there's that. So we're
So
gonna
this week we have a real video podcast.
yes, and we're gonna
hopefully.
check
using
on it
Zach's
from time
phone
to
now?
time to make sure that everything's good.
I should probably pull up the notes too.
Oh yeah, we got notes. So we have
shit,
in
you guys
front of
added
us
on to it.
here. Oh, is there more?
Give it a second.
I literally only saw the two things earlier, and
So I went,
That was it.
we've talked about doing root beer floats.
Pretty sure we
And
talked about it last
We
week.
did, about getting alcoholic root beer floats. And I went to 3 different places trying to find the root beer alcoholic stuff. And I couldn't find it, so I told them to suck my dick, and I bought Red's Apple Ale instead. And we're going to put it on top of ice cream.
So
and
we're
it's
gonna make
probably going to taste like dog shit.
alcoholic apple juice floats.
And you're here for it.
It's more, I think, I
It's
look
gonna
at it
be
more
awful.
like, it's like an apple pie float.
I think it's gonna be bad.
What? See, I think it'll be pretty
I need
good.
ice cream
You want to do the ice cream first? 100%
so.
ice cream.
Are you new?
Is this your first float, brother?
Some, I guess, ice
But
cream ASMR.
I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna be bad because Red's Apple
What are
Ale.
you doing?
This is Jake's first time making a root beer float.
dude, I can't tell you the last time I did make a root beer float.
Dude, I used to
I
eat
don't
them.
think
At,
I've ever made a root beer float.
I think I'm with you. I don't think I've
just
ever. No, I
had
made
them
one.
given
I used to eat
me
them at
before.
Sonic all the
I think
time.
my parents have made them.
Hence
but
why I got fucked.
You got fucked.
That's why.
Yeah, I made really good root beer floats.
So I got fucked.
So they fucked me while I was there.
We grabbed really big cups.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be honest, Zach grabbed 3 of them, and I was like, fuck it, grab another big
I
one.
didn't see any smaller cups that
It's
were
okay.
all like generally the same size, you know?
Well, you gotta have enough room for the ice cream and for the full bottle of alcohol.
Dude, I was so fucking close to icing you too.
Oh, that would have been funny.
Yeah, I know, but
That
I
would have made
couldn't.
my day, to be honest.
I also couldn't fucking find a single bottle of Smirnoff Ice, and I wasn't gonna buy a
Cook
6
your
You went
pack.
to O'Hare's? O'Hare's has some bottles of
They
them.
had the fucking like liters of it, and I'm not
Okay,
gonna
you
make them
should've
do
bought
that.
No, you should have.
No, they have like the normal ones, I think.
Not
Or
by
you could have
themselves.
just, yeah, they have, well, it's not like the original, but it's like they have like the other flavors, I think. Because you can build your own 6-packs there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you can.
Of like, it's not a beer though, it's like a,
Nope.
like the Jack Daniels fruity drinks, you know, like the cocktail.
Those actually aren't bad.
Hey, these
also,
cups,
perfect.
perfect size.
go Craig and Zach.
Mostly Zach, but
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that almost came out.
So we apologize if last week you listened and there was a bunch of stuff that was supposed to be on camera and it wasn't funny on audio, because that's what I listened. When I listened, I heard that.
Yeah, same.
So hopefully,
Also, yes, we listen to our own podcast.
and also there was a weird noise
You guys
last
listen?
week, and we're
Yes.
sorry for that too, and we hope it's not happening now.
Apparently, Jake doesn't listen.
You don't listen to the podcast?
I told someone.
I went and rated the podcast 5 stars.
Well, I would hope so. I think I also did that.
Dalton's gonna take us to
You know
the
what,
top
let me go.
six.
No,
handed
I still subscribe and everything. Just,
Well, I would really hope you would at least subscribe to it.
oh, Zach, it's all yours about this.
pour mine into this.
No,
I don't think that
I
counts.
think you should have done it.
there's so much foam.
Yeah.
The smell of alcohol.
I can't imagine this tasting good.
so yeah,
I just
people-
want to reiterate that yet again.
I hope it's so fucking good.
I hope it is too, but I don't think it's gonna be.
People always ask why I listen to my own podcast. It's because I like to know if it sounds good or not.
Here's what I
Definitely quality
if you
check.
play
That's-
sports, you watch your game the next day. You guys get together because you have to watch film. You right?
This foam is. I know.
What do
the-
you mean
I'm sorry.
no?
The foam is not.
I've never
gonna be
watched
good.
film.
Dude, you played baseball. What is there to watch film on?
Okay,
Pitchers
so
pickoff moves, like.
so I was right.
Batting form.
Foam, not great.
What the fuck you mean about that?
It's not terrible. And the foam, I don't think it's probably very good, but
The foam's definitely not very good.
Yeah.
Foam ever good though? On anything you've ever.
No.
No.
Yeah.
And which
no, but there's all. It's
the
all
shitty
foam. That's the problem I'm running into here.
there's the
That was,
liquid's
like,
gone.
The perfect amount of ice cream because it's a
Gone.
yeah.
Maybe
We
we
all
should
did a
have
good
done
job.
what Jake tried to do and put the beer in first.
Think so?
Oh, when you wanted to call me.
Jake,
stupid.
shut the fuck
That's
up.
another thing is that this is apple root beer or apple beer, right? Beer and ice cream? Question mark.
Well,
I'm just saying.
did you want? Would you rather me grab Bud Light?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That would
I
have
got
been
some Mick Ultra
so
upstairs.
gross. That would be horrible. Also, we're out of ice cream.
Fucking mix it.
Ah, fuck my dick!
Whoa.
Okay.
Is that what you're doing?
I just spilled foam all over me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you did.
Has everybody had a taste test yet?
Nope.
Can we get to it?
Why?
Because I already did.
Honestly,
Same.
not bad.
I fucking took me forever to get the ice cream, so eat my shorts.
Really? It isn't bad at all.
The foam sucks.
Yeah. Honestly, the foam isn't horrible, though, because if you're getting foam, you're also getting a scoop of ice cream, so, like, or at least I was. I made sure I did that.
No. See, I just did straight foam to
Oh,
test that.
no.
I
'Cause
need
knew
help.
What?
Yes.
Just
I
look at
honestly
that.
don't.
Are you
Yeah.
wearing DC socks
Craig,
from like
lick
6th grade?
I'm not doing
Do
that.
it.
No.
Do it for the YouTube video.
Nah.
My sciatica.
Wow, it's foaming so much.
So you,
It's so-
you,
See,
uh,
the root beer foam is good though. So
you heard it here first. Red's Apple Ale, not too bad in a
let it
root beer
rest
float.
so the foam will go away though.
Yeah, let the foam go away, and then after that, you're golden.
Okay, so I want to talk about the our punishment for the flag, or not flag, the fantasy football league that we're in.
Let's
Not
go.
fucking doing the tattoo.
I don't know why everyone's fascination of getting a tattoo on your ass for a fantasy football league. Like, if you want to do like the pain or just like the humiliation, like
That's what it is.
well,
We're
I get
not
that.
doing a nipple piercing.
I think that's the best way to go.
No,
Dude,
Oh,
not
so
a
stupid.
fucking chance, dude.
Do you think Luke
That's
has like
painful as
non-permanent
fuck.
ink for a tattoo?
But
Because if we could do it that's not gonna last forever, I'm down. But I'm not
That's the whole
putting a
point.
permanent tattoo on my
So
It's
here's
on
the
your
thing.
buns, bud.
Yeah,
No one's
that's
gonna
what-
see it.
Fuck.
Have you ever had anything waxed ever?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
No.
Like, you guys
Bro, it
chose to have
hurts.
Okay,
wax, and
and
you
that
know,
lasts how long?
you know
how long?
exactly
a
what
while,
everyone's
because
gonna
it's probably going to be your gooch.
That's exactly what.
That's going to last
glad.
a
Hey,
while.
no,
Wow.
straight up, no one's gonna. No one is fucking waxing my taint.
Well,
my perineum.
I guess
Oh, it'll get done at the house, at
well,
the barn.
and
Not a fucking chance.
and it's not
assuming.
your say. So if you lose, it's
I get to
fucked.
choose if I want a tattoo if I lose.
Yeah, I think that's what we
That was what we
ultimately
decided.
Oh, is that what we decided?
Yes.
I just
Dude.
think the tattoo would be funny because, one, it's
Do
a
you-
hilarious story. Like,
Yeah, but that's just so stupid.
that's the best thing about tattoos, though, is you always have a story. You can have a story with them. Two, it's on your butt. Not many people are going to see your butt, except for your significant other and maybe your doctor.
Nope. I'm fucking. I wear speedos now, so.
You just
Buns
never.
out all the time. Sun's out, buns out. I mean,
Doesn't even have to be sunny. Buns out.
but I'm just
Period.
like, you know how
And
you
it's
have
gonna
to
be small,
sit
too,
to
like-
get your fucking taint waxed, bud? There's a lot of shit that no one needs to see. Like my
Literally.
taint.
That's the main part.
That's
For
just fucking
instance.
gross, dude.
Oh, man.
What if you just
Shout out
just shave it before?
And they just wax skin? Does that hurt?
It'll just
Yes.
pull off your skin though. It's not gonna rip all the hair out like it would.
Yeah, but then it's just
Then you're
straight
fucking- you're
wax
I'm
in
pulling
your
off a
skin,
Band-Aid.
bro.
On your
Have you ever-
gooch?
Have you ever, okay, but have you ever had a band-aid somewhere that there isn't hair?
Bro,
doesn't hurt.
Have you ever
at
tried
all.
pulling the hair
I'm
out
telling
from
you
down
right
there?
now.
That
That's
shit fucking
because
hurts.
hair coming out of your body hurts.
I'm telling you right now, ripping a Band-Aid off is not the same as getting waxed.
Obviously, but it's
I've
like
been
a,
waxed. Not down there, but up here in that.
I've been-
It
Have you
sticks.
been waxed without hair?
Yes.
It sticks to the fucking hair. That's the point.
I think that we should have somebody wax one of their eyebrows off.
That's
That's
not
fucked
bad.
up.
That's fucked up,
But
but
it's fucked
that
up.
would be
it's
like.
not-
And then you get a
permanent.
tattoo right here that says, I lost my skin.
but it's not permanent. It hurts.
That's just
And
fucking
it's
gross, dude.
When it's not.
And you
And
get
it's
you
That's
don't
the
have
same
to
thing
say
with
someone's
the
good.
nipple piercing.
No,
That's-
dude, a nipple piercing. I've heard that is the worst spot to
Exactly.
get pierced.
Well,
Dude,
that's-
straight up, no, people don't even get near my nipples. Like, don't touch them, like nothing, bro.
No, so when I was getting a tattoo one time, two guys came in and one guy had lost a bet and had to get one of his nipples pierced. I'm like, I cannot wait to find out a bet to use that. And that was the perfect time was to use it for fantasy football, and no one wants to do it.
Well, the thing is, everybody was fucked up.
Everyone wants
so, like,
a
it was,
tattoo.
It was hard to also like throw other options out there because everyone was like, "No fucking tattoo," or "Yeah, we should do the tattoo."
I think whoever loses should get their nose pierced.
That I don't want to do it again, though, because that shit hurted.
I want
Sweet.
somebody else to have it.
Yeah, but what if you lose?
I want to get mine pierced again anyway.
Okay, so that ruins the whole point of it being a punishment.
It still hurts really fucking bad.
Dude,
It's not
it
a punishment,
hurts
though.
so bad.
Nipple rings look cool.
Yeah, not one.
I don't
One
know.
of guys.
No, maybe.
Makes you look real tough on that one side. You got one side for loving, one side for toughing. You know,
Glad I didn't.
this is my
Whatever that
loving.
means.
This is my loving nipple, the one with no bar through it. But you want to get rowdy, you show them that other nipple. I can take pain, dude.
But
Oh, God.
I mean, yeah. Ultimately, we're gonna end up figuring something out. We're gonna have to. I think we need to do another speedball tournament, but do
What
all
do they
the
do in the
drunk
league
laws.
when you lose?
There was one where the guy had to name his kid Chalupa Batman.
Okay. I knew it was going to be something
I
ridiculous.
think that's worth it.
I just didn't-
You lose, you're naming your kid Chalupa Batman. But yeah, I don't remember all of them though, because they ended up bringing in
damn,
the
my ice
sack,
cream's
which was the
gone.
losers trophy.
Yeah.
Just beer now, bud.
Hell
The
yeah.
ice cream is like the only good part.
I know.
Because I keep getting the sour
Uh-huh.
apple.
No,
Not good.
Yeah, I know. I said it was like not that bad. I took a bite. I was like, yeah, very bad.
The ice cream is.
Yeah, when
only
the ice
saving-
So I
cream's
guess
gone,
I guess
this
we're
is
gonna
not
change our
great.
verdict on that.
Yeah. The ice
Yeah,
cream
it's not
saved
good.
it, yeah.
It's like sour.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
It's
what
apple.
do you? It's beer. Beer
Right,
is sour.
mixed with dairy. What the fuck was like this? I told you guys something.
Go to Quick Trip and get the root beer.
that
or
would've
get
tasted
actual
the
root beer?
same. Oh, that too, but
I don't
we're
think so.
adults. We don't need to drink root beer.
Alcohol. Is alcohol
What
root beer?
the
Is
fuck, dude?
Are you having a hard time eating over there?
I've never done this before.
Good thing you wore swim trunks.
I'm gonna take a quick hiatus real fast. You guys keep it going.
All right, we'll keep it going.
Oh,
No
God.
worries.
I'm an idiot.
That's all right. I don't think it's that bad. But
It's
oh.
that bad.
I also used to drink Reds a lot, so
Now getting to the Reds is just. Yeah.
I do not like Reds nearly as much anymore though because it is just way too sweet. If you're drinking a lot of them. Same with Angry Orchard. I can't drink that anymore.
That's because those used to be the only two drinks you could drink because you were a fucking pussy and wouldn't drink regular beer.
I know.
I
And then I
was there at one point because
And you grew some fucking balls.
I got really drunk and just decided to order a Bud Light at Twin Peaks and fell in love with how cold it was.
Okay, but that's Twin Peaks. That's a totally different story.
No, that's
I randomly
telling
just
you,
started
that's
having
why
this
I like
craving
Bud
for
Light.
beer. I remember I couldn't drink beer at all because every time I did, I wanted to throw up, and then just all of a sudden I was like, you know what sounds good? Like an ice cold beer.
Dude,
and
I'm
after
telling
that, I just,
you, the best beer I ever had was one day after Quick Trip. After I got off work at Quick Trip, it was like 7 in the morning, 7:30 in the morning. Went home, cracked open a Bud Light, had a drink, and went to bed.
One drink.
Yeah, I just had one. No, I mean I drank the beer,
Oh.
like the whole
You're
bottle.
just like,
Best beer I've ever had. One sip and I was done.
I took a sip.
it was
Nah.
too good. I knew another drink would ruin it.
But like, it was delicious.
I was at I was at a point a couple months ago where like I always wanted beer. Like I wanted to fucking drink beer. I like the taste of beer, and now I can't hardly fucking drink more than like 2. I don't know what's up, but like it
'Cause
makes
you
my stomach hurt.
Stopped.
That's my bad, guys. I'm a quitter. Let everybody down.
So I was the same way. But
yeah, I ended up getting trashed last night. Oh boy, at Twin Peaks.
oh yeah,
It's 'cause it was your birthday.
should have. Yeah, that was for your birthday.
Well, yeah, Golden Light is my favorite beer.
Michelob.
Hey, that shit is
It
not
was
bad,
good, man.
It's real good, especially Twin Peaks. Golden Light.
29 degrees.
I'm telling you, any beer at Twin Peaks is probably delicious.
Any beer that's close to freezing is very
Yeah,
good.
also that.
Yeah, I had about
29 degrees.
5
is-
there, and then
is
went to
freezing,
Saints,
but
and then
Oh God.
It's a freezing point of water.
32. is-
and then
Yeah. So it's not freezing for beer, dickhead.
There's little ice flakes in there. Anyway, so you went to Saints and then what?
just got trashed there, and then came home.
What's
How's
why ice
school?
cream's gone? I'm not drinking the rest.
How's school going?
What was the first day? So we just did syllabus stuff. So.
That's the fucking worst. I hate
Actually
syllabus.
no, that was easy.
You guys didn't have homework your first day?
Syllabus
Damn.
is the best when you live on campus.
Are you this?
You don't have to do
Are
shit.
all the people
You
in your
just
class
walk to class
same
and
age?
walk back.
I've heard that
Uh,
community college is harder than like universities.
Some are. It depends on because you got
Depends on what you're doing.
yeah.
I had
You're
homework
at
my first day of
university.
Longview. I had
I
homework.
think what makes community college so much harder is not having the environment of a university. That's what made it
true.
hard for me.
Mhm.
Like that's why.
Yeah, you commute. You have to drive there every day.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to drive to Longview every day?
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it
sucks.
takes for me to drive to UCM.
It took me about 25
I would get up
minutes.
for class like 10 minutes before class started.
I showed up
walk
on
to
campus.
class, be in class
Oh,
for 50 minutes.
when I was going to Longview,
Also, classes are so long, bro.
15
50 minutes
minutes?
is nothing.
Not bad at all.
It is when all
Dude.
you were used to was high school, and it was like
8
not
hours long? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
but you weren't in
Bro,
the
I
same
would
class
sit in
for-
college classes and be like, how the fuck did I ever
I
sit
do
through
high-
high school?
Right, I'm the same way because high school was what
You
like
had to get up at 6:30,
yeah.
fucking shower, get to school by 7, and then be there until 2 o'clock.
Also, classes in high school were 48 minutes long.
Were they?
Yep.
Oh well.
yeah, and college is 15. Well, I have 2 hour 15 classes,
That just
which even
shows
hour and
motivation,
15
I
classes in
guess.
college go by so quick.
Well, the teacher, like, if you
Those
don't want to
usually
pay
last.
attention, you don't have to pay attention in college. Like,
That's
they
also
don't give
true.
a shit.
Also, if you don't want to show up, you don't have to.
well,
That's
like,
not
there's
true.
like
You
5
still get-
times, and
you
they'll
still
kick
get the
you.
bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, a lot of my professors they dock points if you don't show up.
A lot of classes have attendance policies.
No,
It's like
yeah.
a 20% of your grade, or
Well, if you don't show up for too long, they'll just drop you in the class.
and then you still have to pay for it.
fuck, that's good.
Okay, I don't like looking
I
at
don't-
that. I looked at this before I took a
don't-
drink, and it looks like puke.
I
and now
keep
I'm
trying to
telling
eat
you.
it, and I just don't like it.
So,
I really don't mind it at all.
oh god,
I don't mind.
I'm not gonna
getting
go
the
home.
Reds.
yeah,
I'm not
Craig,
on my way home. I'm not gonna buy a 6-pack of Reds and ice cream and start making my own floats. But like, it's not horrible. Like, I can get through it.
I'm also pretty confident that the alcoholic root beer would have tasted like dog shit too.
Think so?
Yes, 100%.
Then we should just do normal fucking.
No,
Because
for sure.
The alcoholic root beer alone tastes like dog shit. So
Those
It has
I've
like
never
a-
actually had it.
it's
Yeah,
not
it has
very
like a
good.
liquor aftertaste.
Yeah.
It's like it's fucking gross, man.
Because you're going when you go to drink it, you're going in
Expect
thinking,
root beer.
hoping it's gonna taste kind of like root beer, but it's not.
I'd love to just
Yeah,
go
The
to
one, the
I-
Mountain
that's
Dew
what I
one,
started
the
with.
Not Your Father's Mountain Ale or whatever it is,
I've
that
never
one's
heard
not
that.
bad.
Oh, regular Mountain Dew is fucking garbage.
What?
Yeah,
Oh
regular
my
Mountain Dew,
God.
yes.
I like Mountain Dew.
Baja Blast.
Mhm.
the titties.
I'm a big
I
Mountain
used
Dew.
to
that
drink Mountain
a-
Dew so much though.
I,
Now,
look-
this is
is
just
that a
fucking
thing that
milky
you got
Red
refilled?
Apple
Dude,
Ale, and
no.
I'm not drinking.
I looked at it and then like look at that. It just looks like puke.
Yeah, that's staying right there the rest of the time.
Yeah, I'm
not
done
drinking
with
that.
that.
Okay, well, I'm about to finish mine.
You can
Good
finish
for
all
you.
of them.
Yeah, you want to finish mine too?
No, I was gonna drink
take
that,
this
but I
up.
guess Jake is.
It is his birthday.
It's your birthday. Yeah, I was gonna say it's your birthday.
But you also do have Michelob upstairs.
Mhm.
Also your birthday.
Still his birthday.
So I thought
finish
we would
that.
list 23 things we hate about Jake on his 23rd birthday.
Lit.
That's a joke. I don't have
23
anything.
things.
Not that prepared.
Yeah, no.
No.
I actually did want to
And-
ask you guys something though.
20 of the 23 would have just been stupid.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, definitely.
No, as in like
Oh,
words
stupid.
synonymous for stupid. Yeah.
Gotcha.
We did what,
I
2 weeks ago.
Last week.
Last week.
last week. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it feels like it was a long time ago. Actually.
Yeah. So, how do you want to be remembered when you die? That's something I wanted to ask. Get a little heavy here, real quick.
What is that?
Like, what do you want people to? How do you
So-
want people to remember you? Like,
As
as
a
what you
person?
did, or yeah, as a person when you die.
I mean, if I had my choice, like I want people to remember me as like some fucking famous dude or whatever. But
Well,
like I want,
obviously.
like when I die, I want my daughter and fucking other kids or whatever I have more and my family. I just want them to like when I die, remember me as like a good
person.
spirit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
somebody
That's what I was
who
gonna
genuinely cared
Like
about
someone that,
people.
like,
It's like the that
who would
makes
do
sense.
put other people above themselves type thing. Like
That's pretty much my answer. I want my friends and family to know that I did what I could to show them that I loved them and I supported anything they did.
no,
Stuff
100%.
Like that.
That's how I want everybody, like my close people, to know that I love them.
I just want people not to know that, or know that I'm not stupid.
Just
Just
you die
honest.
before me, That's- dude.
No chance that's happening.
Bro, the eulogy at your funeral, if I'm still alive, I'm roasting your ass. I swear to God, I
We'll
have
all
to.
be up there, bud.
roasting your
you.
ass.
Oh yeah.
It'll literally be like a Comedy Central roast, except you'll
That
just
is
be you'll be in a
perfectly-
casket
Yeah.
instead of sitting
Perfectly
in a
fine with
chair.
me, to be honest with you.
But also, the second I find out you're dead, till that time, I will be crying, and as soon as that part's done, I will be crying again. Like that'll
Yeah.
be fucking horrible.
He'll probably cry through that too. I think we
You're
all.
so fucking stupid. You couldn't just let me die first, you fuckface. That is something like there was this thing and it was like a meme, but it was like talking about like your best friend dies and like we were supposed to do this, but somebody had to die or whatever. It was like me and Jake literally just compete all the time, and so like that's what it'll be if he dies first. Like you fucking douchebag, or
You
I
fucking
win
won.
because I'm here longer. So
Well, in your sense, it'd be more like he won.
I left.
He's
He
gone.
died.
no,
I'm
I
out
would
the
say that
bitch.
I won because I was still living.
Yeah,
Right.
but you also want to die.
No, I mean,
Boy.
Not for real.
Wow.
As a joke.
I just want to die.
Okay. But yeah,
I'll get the guitar out again. I don't care.
go ahead.
No, it's okay.
All right, so let's go. All right, so Craig, we'll go to your next topic. And what's a good age to die?
That
at?
wasn't me.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I don't
That
know.
was
that.
me.
How did you both did you like read that and then think of that, or
Yeah.
did you read his?
Oh.
Okay.
No, I read his and thought.
See,
of
I
it.
thought it was. I for sure thought it was Craig because I knew Craig put the question in. And then
65.
That's retiring age.
That's super. Like
23.
Here we go.
No, 65.
I
You've
think
done everything.
Yeah, but that's when you stop working. That's,
I
when
think
you're
when you get-
supposed to
that's when you
start
get your
enjoying
retirement,
shit.
yeah.
I
Okay,
think
one-
Your social-
I think it's bullshit that you have to wait till 65 to start enjoying
you
your
have
life.
to save it, you fuck. What do you mean? You don't just have all that money chilling.
Well, no, I get
They're just like,
that.
you can have it when you're 65. It's here. It's all here waiting for you.
But like
You
you
gotta
can't
earn that
go-
shit
you
and
can't-
put it in there,
When you're
like-
65, some people when they're
fuck
65,
you
there's
can't.
stuff you can't do.
Yeah, obviously.
That's true.
But like, there's stuff some people can't do when they're born.
They should. Never mind. I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That was gonna get dark fast.
I think 65 is too young. Not even because of fucking retirement. Just because I see 65-year-olds now that are in better shape than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I think 80, because 80 is really when everything starts to like.
go
Your
down.
body starts dying.
It's like you literally are dying now. It's like now, like there's nothing you can
I
do
mean,
to
there's
stop
some
this.
people, there's some 80-year-olds that like, but those 80-year-olds are like phenomena.
Yeah, and they didn't
Also,
fucking
they're
smoke
like-
weed and drink
yeah.
much alcohol and fucking, you know.
Usually they're
Eat
like
McDonald's.
actors and famous and have like all the resources to make sure they don't die.
Yeah.
Anytime
Or they live
soon.
in like some tribe where they only eat fucking berries and
Yeah.
the fucking I don't know.
Yeah, but then they'll die if they get a fucking cut from a twig on their leg because it'll get infected and
Well,
give
and
them
they're also
sepsis.
110, so their blood will just all fucking fall out. They get
Just
cut, and
falls
it's just
out.
all
Just
just
deflate like a balloon.
Oh shit. Okay, I agree with 80 then. I'll change mine.
Yeah, I'd say 80 is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, obviously 100 would be cool.
But I
as shit,
also,
just
like,
to be able to like.
but I
oh,
don't want
be
to
100.
live. I don't want to live to where the
day
life
I
is
have to be-
fucking
Right.
hard
The day
for me
I
to
go into
move.
like a
The day you have to
home,
rely
like
on
an assisted
something.
living home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, the day I can't do stuff for myself.
Yeah.
Somebody fucking shoot me. I'm done at that point. Like, I remember my grandpa. He was like 97, and every day you could just see I just fucking want to die. Like just every day, just fucking couldn't walk. He's just miserable because he just was still alive. Like I don't want to get to that point.
It's so sad.
At that point,
but
I'm
so
going to play in
true.
traffic.
Oh yeah, no,
like
we're
your
playing.
mom, like
yeah.
our parents always told us.
Okay, but I mean,
Finally, mom, I've listened to you.
you're gonna play in traffic, or you're just gonna stand in front of a car.
Both.
Okay,
He's gonna do cartwheels.
we're gonna play chicken
much as he can
with the car on the
when he's
highway, and I'm gonna lose.
No, I saw a tweet a long time ago, and Well, now it's starting to come like relevant again because someone else tweeted it, but someone posted a long time ago that they want, if they died, like to dress them up as Superman and throw them out of a plane.
Yeah.
I want that to happen.
I've seen
Yeah.
that too.
Till it fucking
Hit something or someone. Yeah.
it's some like old, like not even an old lady, just fucking person
It's
kills
just a
them.
car full of just a whole family. They all
School
died too.
bus.
Good job.
Yeah.
Family killed by Superman was actually just a dead man dressed as Superman.
It appeared to be thrown out of a plane.
I don't know who authorized that.
Actually, wasn't Superman.
Shit, that'd be crazy.
I look at it and I see your notes and it just says Jake lost him.
Oh, that's from last week.
From last week, the word he made up for me.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? You two, Jake and Dalton, went and saw The Boys, or is it just
Good Boys.
Good,
Good
Boys.
Boys.
Good Boys. That's Seth Rogen's new movie about little kids, or not little kids, I should say. Like
They're 12.
They're
12,
12-year-old
13,
kids. They're like, I don't know
They're
exactly
12
what
because they
goes
call
on.
themselves
Tweens.
tweens.
Yeah.
So what did they? Was it good?
I thought
It was
good.
okay. It was funny because like it was 12-year-olds saying fuck and like just shit like that.
And
but
they
like
just used a lot of sex toys the whole movie.
there was a lot of sex toys.
Yeah.
But like the movie was like literally 50 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got in the theater at 8:30 and I was in my car at 9:30. Like it
Yeah,
was that
I went at
fucking-
9.
Some
was
movies
in my
like
car
that
by
is-
like 10, 15.
Yeah.
It's good though when some movies are like that because some movies are way too long and they should not have been like. You've
I think
already
you could've
gotten to
done
the
like
point.
an hour
the
and a
plot
half,
was
2
done.
hours.
Dude, that's the thing is like I felt like they left a lot of like there was more shit they could have done with
Mhm.
it, but it was just 50 minutes. They just had like it's just that's
High
what it is.
production costs and shit.
It's fucking Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
well, I know,
he's-
but like I'm just saying, like still could have had some restrictions.
I mean, I guess it definitely disappointed me because it was so short. Like, I mean, go see it. It's funny.
I thought it was one of the funniest movies I've seen in a long time.
I didn't think that.
Really?
The guy next to me sitting in theater thought that because he wouldn't stop laughing. There's a point where the kids like get in a little argument or whatever, and they're all walking home like separate.
Oh, and then they walk like right behind each
But
other.
they're close to each other. But
Yeah.
like this, it was literally just showing the kids like sad and walking by themselves. And this dude's fucking. I'm like, it's not funny. Like, this isn't supposed to be funny. Why are you laughing? And then the next scene, they were all like really close to each other, walking on the same street. And then it was funny. It's like, dude, you fucking ruined it. Like, shut up.
Laughed way too soon.
I didn't mind it. I think the storyline could have. I agree with you. The storyline could have gone a couple different ways, but
Dude,
I just thought the one-liners and like the shit like that was funny.
yeah. I mean, it was. And like, there's that part on the commercial
It smells
Where-
like shit.
where he, but like, there's that part of the commercial where he tries to steal beer, puts it in
Oh,
his
yeah,
jeans.
it's like-
And he's like, what is that? He's like, my penis. And he's 12 and it's just this fucking big. It's so funny.
He takes it out. He goes, "I do have a big dick." He goes, "Get the fuck out."
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty funny. They could have done more. So I think I had way too high of expectations for it just because of the fucking trailers. Like, I was
Right.
dying
Yeah,
watching the
yeah.
trailers.
Well, like, when did it get announced? Like, how long have they been working on it?
A couple months. It's been.
Yeah, it's
I don't know when it got announced that it was going to come out, but like
Right,
the
that's
trailer
what
was
I'm
like,
like,
for
how
a couple
long,
months.
because that could have something to do with it too. Like, they only had a certain amount of time, and they got other shit they got to do, so they had this much time that they could do shit for it.
But then
Like, they
Okay,
got other,
but-
like, the actors have other movies.
First
they gotta
trailer-
well,
do,
my
or,
thing. So my
like,
thing
shit
is
like
like,
First
then don't
trailer
do that
came
movie.
out 2
Like,
months ago.
Right.
if you don't have the time to do something right,
Right.
then just don't do it. Like I would have been okay not
Oh.
seeing the movie.
For however long.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
5
up?
months ago. So the first trailer came out 5 months ago. So that means they've been shooting for probably about half a year to maybe a year.
I mean, it was funny. I mean, it was okay. I would go watch it just because there are some fucking funny ass one-liners for sure.
Is it, like,
But-
quotable? Like, are there quotable parts?
I think that fuck, it's not like as quotable as like a Will Ferrell
Right.
movies type shit.
Sorry.
Oh, fucking okay, dude.
Hey, hey,
Oh.
I don't know why that took me to that.
no Colin Cowherd on this podcast.
I apologize.
But like I think that like if you and a group of 4 of your friends, us 4, we all went and
Yeah.
saw it. I think that we could leave the theater and like, haha, like this and that.
Right.
But like, I don't think you could go like to school like how Step Brothers was, and
Right.
everyone's fucking
Seen it.
Nina, the
Yeah.
pencil, this like that
Yeah.
type shit. Like, speaking of him, man, he has not done shit,
He had that Holmes and
and it was
Watson
fucking
movie.
horrible.
Oh, it was
I heard
so
that was
bad.
I didn't go see it because I heard it was bad.
It was not good.
I haven't seen it either because like I'm not gonna watch a movie with Will Ferrell that's not good
Yeah,
because
it
he's so
wasn't.
fucking funny.
Yeah.
But even before that, like Daddy's Home 2 was okay.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny. Daddy's Home, the first one was fucking funny.
Yeah.
But like other than that,
I mean that
Get hard.
happens though. You gotta
Get
think.
hard.
You gotta
yeah,
think
he's
like.
also how old is he now?
but like, no, but he's all his movies now are like PG-13.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
problem. Like go back to being fucking
Well, I mean,
Talladega Nights,
Right.
that type shit. Like be
you know what you big
raunchy.
red, then fuck you.
Yeah,
Dude, I
that's what I'm
wish-
saying right there.
I
That's
wish
what I mean.
commercials
Yeah.
could be like that.
I don't know.
Could you imagine just scrolling through TV and then that comes on for gum?
I would go buy Big Red immediately.
I think that will come though. I mean, so like it's like this weird thing where I feel like society is getting okay with like cursing and being more loose and
Yeah.
shit, but then there's also this part of society that's like, oh, that's too much.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
Here's
offended.
the. So I heard something today when I was listening to another podcast. Everybody gets mad. Everyone's fine with something until it somehow affects them. So these guys were talking about Russ. These guys talk shit on a lot of people. But until they started talking about Russ, that's when other people started getting mad about how they were talking about that specific person.
Right.
But they don't talk about him any different than they talk about anybody else. So it's literally people just want their voices to be heard, so they complain about stupid shit, especially on Twitter. And two, people can't once something gets talked about that you like, that's when you're like, whoa, what the fuck?
Right.
You can't fucking talk like that.
That's the thing. Like that's like the bad part about Twitter is like, not everyone deserves to have a say in everything. Not
Mhm.
everyone deserves
That's
the platform
that's
to
the bad
talk.
part of just about the
'Cause
internet.
there are a
Especially
lot-
anonymous. Fuck anonymous people. People that say shit anonymously,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're a straight
'cause-
bitch.
Yeah.
I agree
Because they'll
with
get
that.
so fucking like, I don't know. They just take it so far to like the extremes and shit.
There's
Oh
a co-
yeah.
They're like hiding behind a fucking online username.
Right. There's a comedian, Dan Cummins, that we all actually went and saw, and he has like a bit in one of his specials where he talks about like, I think that your profile picture should be your most recently updated ID, and then you should have a fucking contact information so people can follow up with what the fuck you just said. Because if people checked you, you would watch what the fuck you say.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I say some shit that would piss people off on the internet, but I would also 100% say it to them. There's a
Right.
lot of people that are the exact would never like.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of fucking bitch-made ass motherfuckers on there. And you can like, like Kevin Durant having burner accounts. Come on, bud. Like,
What?
Just get. He had fucking accounts where he was like, he would say
Defending
something
himself.
and
Yeah, he would
defending
defend
himself,
himself, yeah.
with other accounts. Just straight. Oh God.
That's
bro.
a bitch move.
Mark ass bitch.
100%. That's why honestly.
Remember Mark ass bitch from softball? The guy kept calling us that. That Gabe came
I
play with
was-
us, and you were there too.
I was okay.
Remember
I was
that?
like, I was also there.
No.
The
You
dude, he
don't
tried to
remember
fight like the whole softball team. You came
Oh
and played.
yeah, okay. I thought you were
Mark
talking about
ass
fucking.
bitch.
I thought you were talking about Buckner.
And then all I could think of
Fuck
was
that guy,
Crystalia.
dude. I wanted to fight him so bad.
I was
Oh
like,
my
what is this
God.
fucking 1998? Shut the fuck up.
But that's why I like Chris
Oh.
D'Elia so much because he's
This
famous.
is fucking.
But
honest as shit.
if people talk shit on him on Twitter, he's talking shit to them right back.
Literally, his pinned tweet is like, "If I say something that offends you, get the fuck over it, because I don't care." Like it's something like that. Like
Yeah,
that's how everyone.
which is
should be.
awesome, and that's how all comedians should be for sure.
I mean, I think that's how a lot of them are.
You
That
can't-
you
I
literally
think
make your
that's how a lot
life
of them are.
saying shit that's
Yeah,
not.
gonna offend people.
Yeah, you have
It's
to
like-
pick a
it's gonna-
side.
He
and
talks
fucking-
about that all the time. He's like, comedy is literally just finding out what shit, how far you can push it,
Mm-hmm.
and then like you'll fuck up, and you're like, "Oh shit, go back a little bit."
Right.
That was a little too far.
And that's what comedy should be though. Is
That's what makes it funny is the shock factor.
Right.
yeah.
Because like, what is like laughing? Like it's like a nervous reaction. Is what laughing is. Like technically, you find something funny because it makes you like nervous. It's like psychologically somewhere. It's like
Mhm.
Use it as a coping mechanism.
basically, yeah. And that's why I think that's why the people that are like the funniest people are usually the most like miserable, fucking
Right.
stressed
fucking-
humans.
Yeah, Robin Williams.
Oh fuck! That makes dude. It's been like 10 years, and that shit
Yeah.
still makes me so sad to think about.
I cannot
Sucks.
believe it's been that long.
I don't know if it's been 10 years.
Not
It's been a
10,
long
it's-
time.
It's been a few years. Probably been 5.
Yeah.
5. I think it's 5 because it was not that long ago. Don't Google it on your laptop
Why?
because it'll
because
turn
it'll
off the
fuck
Audacity.
up the audit.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
It's been
get out
5
of there.
years.
That's weird.
It's
been
I
5
don't know.
years on
Did you
August
close
11th,
completely
so-
out of Chrome?
No.
I would completely close out of Chrome.
Why? Chrome's always open.
Oh, okay. Because for some reason, when we would do it on my laptop and we would start to search shit, it would like literally just cut our audio after we stopped recording. Like it looked like this, but once we ended it, it would just, I don't know, it would just cut it like it wasn't there.
Huh.
Yeah, it was not cool.
Well, I hope that's not happening.
Mhm.
That would suck.
Should be good now.
Yeah, I'll be pretty goddamn mad.
Yeah, will ya? Will ya?
Yep,
Alright,
I'm
we
gonna
need
take
to-
it up with you by
We need
punching
to
you
take
in the
our
nose.
quick little ad break here.
Ad break.
We'll see you in about 30 seconds.
Okay. That
And
was
we're
the
back.
ad break. We're back. What's up?
Yes, we did just sit here in silence for about 20 seconds.
And if you're watching the video podcast, you'll see.
That's gonna be weird. I didn't even think about that part.
I really haven't even been paying attention to the video. I keep forgetting that we're recording.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah,
You're
that's how it should
natural,
be.
dude.
Yeah, you don't want to know we're
See,
recording.
your dumbness is playing into like it's a positive. Well, you don't realize stuff's around you because you're
lost.
lost and you have to think about yourself so much because you're like, what if I stop breathing or something?
I mean, Jesus Christ.
I really don't think you're that dumb.
No, I
No,
don't.
What if I stop?
I think you're a fucking airhead.
Okay.
You're kind of ditzy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think you're fucking stupid necessarily.
No.
Necessary.
But goddamn, it's a funny gimmick.
Well, stupid and like goofy are different. So like if you're
Yeah.
stupid, you're just informed. That's stupid. But like, I know what you mean.
It's just a goofball, you know? It's a good quality.
Just fucking.
100%.
Did you say ditzy? Did you use that word? Ditzy?
Ditzy, airheadish.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, basically that.
What you looking at, Jake?
Gay porn.
Bingo. On Instagram.
I thought right now was the perfect time to watch gay porn during this
In portrait
podcast.
mode? You can at least turn your phone sideways if you're going to
that's
enjoy
way
it.
fills way too much screen that way.
What does?
The gay
Turn
porn?
it this way. You gotta leave it this way. That way, it's only a little bit.
You don't need people.
No homo, by the way.
No. Dude, no homo. It's on. It's like this.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'd call that.
Portrait mode.
Is it portrait? I thought portrait was the other
That's
way.
landscape.
Dude, I'm learning stuff every day.
Every
Good
day.
fucking deal.
Welcome
so
to it, my guy.
I wanted to bring back a little segment that we had for a little bit. That was I would just
Boardman?
ask questions.
I
No.
don't think I remember.
No, because that was your segment, you dumbass. Here we go. That's what I mean, right there.
What did you say?
I said, Florida man?
Oh.
The thing
Yeah,
he
what the fuck happened to that?
I don't know. We just stopped doing.
Well, we kind of just stopped the
Because you
podcast.
always put the Florida man thing in there.
Yeah, well, I stopped saying shit about Florida man.
That's true.
I
Some
saw.
stuff
I actually
about,
saw
like-
a tweet about it the other day, and I was like, Florida man should be a Netflix series.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be bad.
It is. It's. I mean, I might not be on Netflix, but
It's
it's
on the
called
news.
Cops.
Fair.
Live PDs.
So I was gonna ask some hypothetical questions, and then I was gonna ask for answers from all you fuckers.
All right.
It'd be really weird if I was just asking hypothetical
I know. I was
questions
gonna
and
say,
you guys weren't gonna answer.
Yeah. You have to answer?
I'm not answering.
You're
Okay.
the worst.
What's the question? You are the worst.
Get the
Would
fuck out of here.
Would you rather have constantly dry eyes or a constantly runny nose?
Oh my
Shit.
god.
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
Dry eyes.
Dry eyes. 100%.
No,
yeah.
no
eyes.
doubt. No doubt.
There's-
Your
Because when
fucking
you
nose
itch-
gets all red and it starts to hurt when you're fucking.
That's
that-
exactly what your
no
eyes do
thanks.
too when they're dry. They get all red and they hurt.
I mean, I guess I don't really get dry eyes then because I don't think I've ever. And I wear contacts, so.
No.
I would also go
even
with dry
then,
eyes.
dude. Just
I
my
would just
nose.
fucking
I would
have,
literally be
like,
doing
fucking
this.
eye drops
I hate
always.
that. I still have that.
I would literally just put eye
sometimes, and I
drops
hate
in like every 10 minutes. I would rather do that than wipe my nose every 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Would you rather have super sensitive taste or super sensitive hearing?
it. Taste.
What does super sensitive taste entail? Like,
Can you
How-
taste
what-
the air?
right? Why would that be?
Well, I
bad?
think like So like smell and taste are very close to each
Right.
other. So I think it's like
You just taste everything.
basically like a fucking like a dog or whatever would, like, or a snake. They have their
right.
mouth open, whatever type shit. Or like you eat a fucking steak and you can literally taste like the cook's fingers on the steak type shit. Or have super sensitive
And then-
hearing.
So would the hearing mean that everything was louder, or you just could hear everything? So like if
I
like
think
a
those go
really
hand
loud
in
noise
hand.
happened next to you, would it like deafen you because it was so loud?
I think yeah,
Or
but
would it
but I
just
also
be
think
like
that
a
you would
normal
hear.
amount of loud noise.
I think that no, like, I mean, I think if something loud fell, I think that those have to go hand in hand
Right,
because if you
that's
have
fair.
good hearing, you have to But it would be like hearing the next door neighbor's fucking keys jingling in their fucking
Right.
pocket or whatever, and that would be fucking annoying.
Yeah, that would
Like I can deal
I
like
couldn't do that.
I
Actually.
didn't
I would do the taste one because
Yeah. I said
when I
taste.
sleep, like when I'm going to sleep, if I like hear noises, I can't sleep. I don't know why. It's not like a fucking fear thing.
So are you asleep with the TV off, guy? Then
Yeah,
100%?
I cannot sleep with
Oh,
the TV
yeah,
on.
I can't
will
sleep.
literally
You
stay
can't sleep
up
with
until
any
it's
lights
off.
on.
Yeah,
I
it has to be dark, and I have to have a fan on. That's the only noise I can sleep.
Oh,
with.
I'm the
dude,
exact-
that
I
is so
sleep the exact
perfect.
same way.
The fan, yeah, I do too. That's what Hallie.
Like,
that's how Hallie
two
sleeps too.
blankets and a fan. Oh,
Two blankets.
2 blankets, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, it's 90 degrees out.
yeah, that's what it's a thing called air conditioning.
I
don't know,
get that
I
man.
just
shit.
like the weight of the blanket.
I
don't
get
know.
so fucking hot
Can
when
you
I
sleep
sleep.
without a blanket?
Well, my upstairs is
so like
just
I have like if I had just had the
super
blanket
hot.
like
It's just fucking solid.
across my
I've
back,
got 2 fans in my room.
you know what I mean? Like I can have my fucking legs out and
Yeah, I
head
can't.
out.
My legs
I just
have
have
to
it
be
on
covered
my-
by something.
Oh,
It's
see,
weird.
no. I
That's-
used to, when I was younger, my legs had to be covered just because I was horrified of something grabbing my feet, but
See, like I can have it
Now, as long
open-ended
as
or
I-
whatever, but I just like I have to have something over my feet.
as long
that's
as
weird.
as long as I've
Sometimes
got
it's the
like
only
you,
thing that
like
I
as long
don't
as
have
I've
on.
kind of got
Really?
something
Feet.
on me, I'll be
Because
alright.
if I'm hot, like I take my feet out so I cool down.
That's I'll just stick
See,
my
I'll do
fucking
that.
legs
That's-
out like oh.
That's just because that's fucking how the human bodies work.
Well, yeah.
It's just, but yeah,
because most of your heat comes out of your feet and your top of your head,
top of your head. You know?
What?
So, yeah.
and my mixtape comes out of my mouth too.
I knew that.
You just know that? You know, so like if you're ever really hot and you take your socks
I thought it
off,
was
you
like
cool
your
down a lot
wrist.
faster. Yeah, it's like yeah.
You
Well, I
could do
knew
like
that-
you could
your
put like
feet in the top of your
yeah.
head.
I knew about stuff
That's
like
why I
your
like-
wrists and that because in football
Yeah.
during the summer and that we would fucking drench our
Yeah.
wrist and like our ankles and shit. But
It's just because that's where like the major veins are.
Mhm.
So you're cooling down your blood, and that cools down your body.
I think it can also send you in a shock too.
It can. Yeah. If you're too hot and you pour like ice cold water on your head, you will like.
You can
Pass
have-
out.
Yeah.
Didn't that happen to Reader? I'm pretty sure that happened to Reader at like a baseball game or something, like when we were little.
What isn't that?
I honestly don't know.
right, of all people, of course, it was
I think
probably
it
Reader.
was. I think it happened to Reader. Something. He was like, I think something like that happened.
All right, so
We'll
what?
have to ask him tomorrow.
I have another one. I have 2 more actually. Would you rather never use social media sites again, or never watch another movie or TV show?
Social media.
Okay, but I think those
Immediate.
2 go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Not really. You can still you can still find TV
Does
shows
like
in that.
are like streaming services? Do those count as social?
That's
medias?
not because you're not talking to people.
That's not a social thing.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, I would do social media.
I would do social media because I have to stay and watch movies. Like if I'm sitting here and doing nothing, I at least have. I mean, I guess I could be on social media, but I'd much rather watch TV shows or movies.
I just feel like a lot of like
What about YouTube? Is YouTube considered a social media?
yeah.
oh, that's a tough one. That's
would
a
say
that's,
yeah.
a, that-
Like
Yeah,
that's a tweener. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
that's a
I would honestly consider it more
I would
social
say
than
it's
I
a
would
social
on the
media.
side
That's what
of movies and TV
see it now.
because you're interacting with people.
It's like it's honestly a social media television service
Yeah.
because you have like YouTube TV or whatever now.
Yeah.
So it's
I think-
literally right in the fucking middle. So you can only use half of it.
You could just
So you
only-
you just can't have an account for YouTube.
Yeah. You can't search things. You just have to watch whatever's there.
Well, like you
Okay.
can
Like
search
how TV
things.
movies.
that's-
Can't read comments, nothing.
Right.
You just have to watch the videos. I think I would definitely go with no movies or TV shows.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I don't need them. Like there's enough funny shit on the internet,
Yeah, that's true.
on social
But
media.
A lot of
You
that
can
funny
only
shit
the thing is
Comes from the TV shows. That's why I was saying they
a
go
lot
hand
of
in
it's
hand.
also not social media.
but you can also only refresh so much.
Right. Yeah. What happens when you? Yeah. That's true.
You're gonna hit a block
If
somewhere.
you spend a whole week only on social media, you're gonna run out of shit to like look at.
I'm just like I'm like too ADHD to like just sit or ADD and just sit and watch a show.
Really?
Like I just can't do it. Like when I go to bed, I'll turn on. I turn on YouTube actually. Like I don't even watch a show. But I did start watching Mindhunter
I win.
last night.
Same.
I'm on episode like 5.
I'm not.
Mindhunter.
Mindhunter.
Bro, it is the best show I think I've ever seen in my life. That shit
Season
is so
2
interesting.
It's only got 2 seasons. It's on Netflix, but apparently season 2 has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes with
What
like
is it?
30
What's
reviews.
the-
It's about like the sociology and psychology of serial killers and why they do what they do and shit like
shit.
that. Dude, it is
Cool as
fucking
fuck. I'm about to
interesting as
start
fuck.
watching
And
that.
like it follows like these 2 detectives and they interview serial killers, but they also like solve murders at the same time using like criminal psychology and shit like that. And dude, it's insane. Like even though they're
it's
acting,
honestly, if you were gonna compare it to anything, probably a lot like Criminal Minds. Like if you're gonna,
it's like a more
100%
in
the
depth
background.
Criminal
Yeah.
Minds. It focuses more on the
yeah.
psychology part of Criminal Minds.
Yeah,
basically. But it's fucking good, and it's a true story
Right.
as well.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Didn't know that.
Ed Kemper, the guy, that big motherfucker with the glasses,
Mhm.
that's a real dude. He really killed and fucked his mom's head. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they talk about Charles Manson too,
And then they also have the fucking BTK killer on there. That's the guy that, like,
from Kansas City.
he's from
Topeka.
Topeka, yeah.
Well, just yeah.
Close enough.
But yeah, it's fucking, dude, it's good. I highly recommend that to anybody listening and you too. It's fucking good.
I need to actually watch the thing because I turned
Well,
it on and
I
it was kind of just more
I
of like
needed
a
a new
background
show. I
thing.
mean, I've been watching New Girl a little bit, but
I finally finished it and I'm so
I
sad.
started watching Avatar: The Last Airbender again. So
Okay.
fucking
I wish
good.
you would just watch the things that I
Dude,
recommend.
okay, first of all, I haven't watched it since I was like 10.
I know, but
So this fucking nostalgia in it is most of it.
I was upset when I finished Lucifer.
yeah, I bet.
Which
I've
that-
yet to
they're
I
getting
finish
want
it.
to watch that. Is that good?
Yes, and they're getting ready to come out with the fifth
Told
season.
you it was good.
I know, but
I
I
love-
gotta get more than your input on things.
That's
'cause
true.
Sometimes you're wrong.
No.
No,
Yes.
I love
Well,
it.
just sometimes what you think is
I
good is
binge-watched
not good
it.
to me.
I watched
Exactly.
all 4 seasons in like 2 weeks.
Really.
But
Okay.
you also were the person that said you would give up TV and movies for social media, so like it's hard to recommend.
I'd rather
stuff to
have
you.
I'd rather have social interaction than sit and watch a television show.
But you
Have
can have
social
social
interaction
I was
interaction.
gonna say
outside.
outside. Yeah.
Really? You guys meet a bunch of friends just randomly on the street. You guys just
Just text them.
That's not what I mean, man.
That's what
You don't get other people's input on stuff. You don't see like worldviews from not just us
Oh,
fucking
I see what you're
So
four.
you don't get any social
Like,
interaction.
and you would have, dude.
You have TV.
Twitter is
Watch
literally
the
news.
bro.
Twitter is news.
Yeah, it is.
Twitter's a more in-depth news because again, you see sides of it, and it's not like Fox is fucking right wing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why. I mean, that's why I would pick social media. I think it's. I don't know. That's my thing. My last one. Would you rather have everyone laugh at your jokes but not find anyone else's jokes funny, or have no one laugh at your jokes but you still find other people's jokes funny?
Laughing is important, so I wouldn't care if anyone laughed at my jokes
No
or
one
not.
laughed at
That's
my
how I
jokes
live
'cause
every single
most
day of
people
my
don't
life,
anyway,
so.
typically. So.
Huh?
But that's how I live every day of my life. No one laughs at any of my jokes.
Sometimes I get a
But I
good-
am always fucking laughing. so-
See, I'm always laughing at my own jokes because I think I'm hilarious.
So that this one was like honestly like kind of fucking tough. Just because I love laughing, I like being entertained, but I also want to make people laugh, and not for like the fact that like I'm making you laugh because it makes people happy. You get to forget shit, but it was also like, well, if it's just me, then that's taking so many other opportunities from so many other people to get the entertainment or whatever.
Josh
so I'm
would
just
be
like,
so sad if your jokes weren't funny.
I know, dude. He makes me feel like the funniest human being I've on the
Dude,
planet.
he thinks you're hilarious.
I know, it's awesome. It makes me
Because
so
you
happy.
are pretty fucking funny. Like,
Thank you.
But I think
I don't disagree with him either.
I think that
The guy we work with, Josh.
I think
No,
I would
it's not.
definitely. I think I'd go with you guys. I think I'd go with you. I would take like not being funny.
Yeah.
Just so then, because dude, the
you
fucking
can do so many other things than be funny.
bro, you watch a fucking hour-long comedy special
I
and
know.
you laugh your ass off for an hour, and that's an hour of no problems, and that's fucking awesome. And if you found nothing else funny, your life would be fucking terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. Yes. 100%.
That's-
So,
That's like what gets. That's what gets me through the day. Is I find things in different situations that are funny to me, and that's like what I like. Yeah. So for sure, I would not be funny. This one, I didn't even mean to do this one. I just screenshotted this, and this one's underneath it. Would you rather wake up in the middle of an unknown desert, or wake up on a rowboat on an unknown body of water?
Ugh.
Robo, probably.
I think I would go.
The thing is,
You have way more chance on a rowboat.
Mm-hmm.
If you wake up in a desert 2 days,
have you seen Life of Pi?
did they live?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He did,
Did he
but
live? Did he live?
No, what I'm
They
saying
live-
is like your body goes through the same
Yeah.
things that your body would go through in a desert.
Not
The
as
heat,
fast.
the heat.
Yeah,
You
I don't
can't
know,
drink the
dehydration.
water.
Yeah,
I know
bro.
you
It's
can't
literally
drink water, I know
all the
that.
same.
But
A desert is hotter.
Yeah.
Sure.
You
But
would
there's
die so much faster.
but there's no humidity in the
doesn't
desert.
matter.
It does.
No,
You would
there's
sweat
all-
faster.
all of
You
your
sweat more when it's humid.
Also, you should
dehydrate
watch
faster.
Life of Pi. It was very good.
But there's also chances, possibly, it's fucking very slim, but you could possibly find some food if you're in the ocean.
right. See, that's what my thought process was. Like, you
Yeah.
could catch a fish, maybe.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
You
Eat a
got
rattlesnake
shoelaces or something
in
like
the desert? Like,
You're just gonna eat the sand, dude. Just start.
Until you can't. You literally
That's
just
like
don't
quinoa.
digest.
And I
kinda.
think you can
But
preserve
worse.
some energy on the water.
Right,
Like,
you don't-
can,
yeah,
like,
you don't have
can
to
like
walk.
ride like the current and shit.
man, but that
But-
fucking it's
so
it's,
you
it's the
can-
Okay,
same.
well,
But you can
yeah.
also like, and I know like you said like
It
you
also
get
depends
hot
on
and
like
like
the
you
time
like,
of year and all
you
that
sweat,
shit.
but like you can also get into the water a little bit to cool
Because
yourself
deserts
off.
also at night they get like
freezing.
So you go from 120 degrees to negative degrees. So you're like your body's fucked.
There's no big ass waves in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but
They're
what are the
called-
chances
there's
that
big
you?
ass waves of sand. You have to climb it.
Dunes? But they're not gonna knock you out of your boat.
Yeah, you're gonna have to climb up it, and then you're gonna fall down most of it while you're trying to climb up it.
So,
So you're,
so
you're
what do
choosing
you?
desert? I'm choosing the boat.
I'm
gonna
gonna choose. I'm gonna
I
choose
dude,
the
I
boat too.
I trust myself more so on my feet than I do in a boat.
How big's the boat?
It's a rowboat,
So like, just
not
like
very big.
I would take the boat.
Really?
Yeah.
But on a real note, you really should watch Life of Pi. It's so good. It's
pretty good.
and it's so beautifully.
You've never
shot.
seen it? It's like the
With-
kid is on a
with the
boat
tiger.
with the tiger. Yeah, you never seen it? It's pretty good.
So good.
I think it's a true story too.
It is.
That's
That
bananas.
is bananas.
It's so.
So obviously he survived on a boat.
Have you read the Bible? 40 days and 40 nights in the desert. Jesus walked, or Moses walked. Somebody in
40
that
days and 40
fucking
nights was the flood.
Someone there was
So-
walking.
40 years. He spent 40 years in the desert. I'm pretty sure walking around until he stumbled upon whatever the fuck he did. There's something about the desert.
No, yeah, definitely.
I think it was
Wasn't that when he
Moses.
fucking went up the rock and fucking got the
Ten Commandments? Possibly.
Are you talking about Jesus?
No,
Didn't he-
Moses.
Oh. Do I look like someone that knows anything about the Bible?
She-
I don't think that image has a lot to do with people knowing what the
Do
Bible
I, okay, sorry. Do what you know about me? Does that make you think I would know a damn thing?
I mean,
Yeah.
did you go to church as a kid?
No.
Your parents didn't make you
No.
go to church as a kid? No.
See?
My parents did.
Really?
Yeah.
I went to
My,
church.
dude,
Used to be
this
really
isn't a shock to
religious.
show you. Phil made us go to church every Sunday.
I went to church every Sunday. As a
Well,
kid.
yeah.
Dalton used to be when I first met Dalton. Dalton was
I went to church
not
every Sunday
super
for-
religious, but you were pretty.
That was
religious.
no, that was in high school. That was like
Yeah.
I was like 16 or 17. I was
High school,
super
yeah.
super into it. Like
Yeah,
I
I just-
really
I'm such an opinionated person. I just sit there and listen to them talk. I'm like, you're so full of shit.
So that's how I am too. But like I also so I think I mean but you have to look at what Christianity is and how it built. It's such a good moral foundation.
No, yeah,
You know
definitely.
what I
It's
mean?
good.
Like I'll have Hallie's gonna go to church. I'm gonna make sure she's in church. I don't believe in it, but I think it builds good character. It
Right.
teaches you to treat other people right.
Teaches you morals.
Except for most Christians, I guess, that want to fucking judge
Yeah.
everybody else. But
Yeah.
I mean, I think
I
it's-
guess I just got
religion's a
lucky.
good thing.
Because, like, I feel like I have pretty solid morals. I just never went to church. Like, I went every once in a while, but, like, I still, like, I didn't have that helping me develop. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Well, for
So
sure.
like, also I'm not gonna sit here and bash someone's religion or beliefs.
Unless you're a
I'm gonna-
Scientologist and go fuck yourself, 100%. That's bullshit. Scientology.
I don't know, I'm trying to think of what it is.
Tom Cruise is a part
I
of it.
know, but because Chris D'Elia
Fuck,
talked about it
what's,
on his
uh,
podcast,
Ron-
and then he said he's a Scientologist now
But he also-
because he wants to be able to tell people just things. Like,
Fuck was the guy's name? Ron Hubbard or something like that. The dude was a science fiction novel writer in the 50s, and then he made a religion in
mean,
the
that's-
fucking 50s.
what about Rastafarianism? Bob Marley fucking created that.
But that doesn't.
What?
That's not, dude. If you knew, but like, what? So what do? They live peacefully. They live off the earth.
Right.
It's a natural lifestyle more so. It's like a hippie lifestyle, but like a Jamaican, Caribbean type thing. Scientology is fucked. You have to pay money to like level up in the church, It's literally just this big fucking like scam essentially. They like people that leave the church get blackmailed like crazy.
What's their beliefs? What is their belief?
That there's like
founded on?
some like alien overlord type shit basically is what it is. A science fiction novel guy or author,
Well, like,
that's what it's called, wrote it, bro.
Science fiction novel guy.
Yeah, it's fucking it's weird. You should look into it. Honestly, so there's a
Because I heard an interview with Tom Cruise where he said he was like just walking down the street and like he saw a person that was hurt and there was an ambulance there. And he was like, I have to go help because I'm the only one who can.
Also,
First
the
of
thing
all,
is,
no, you're fucking not because doctors exist.
I've been in 9 Mission Impossibles.
Tom Cruise is also crazy.
Yeah, but
But he does do all his own stunts, and that's
like
hardcore.
5'5".
He's very
the
little.
thing is, a lot of people do that now.
I mean, like
He was one of the
not
first
like
people
him.
that like.
Well, he does like extreme, like jumping out of helicopters,
Well,
fucking
yeah.
motorcycles.
running down buildings.
Yeah, no.
Also,
Running
like
up
I
buildings.
said, Tom Cruise is insane.
he's a fucking psychopath. But it's a fucked up religion. So it's not even it's a cult. It's not a
Right.
fucking religion. It's a
Yeah.
cult. You should look at. There's a podcast called Time Suck. It's by Dan Cummins, and he has a episode about Scientology. You should listen to it. It's fucking crazy.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. I'll have a conversation with someone or like a educated argument with someone about like religion and that, about as far as what I know, as far as what they know. But again, when it gets to a point that I'm just spewing information that I'm pulling out of my ass, I'll stop. So like it's stuff like that. Like I believe there's a God or something there,
Alien.
but I don't necessarily believe in
Just a
the
really
Bible.
smart programmer because this is a simulation.
Some guy fucking just controlling all of us with a little
Strings.
things.
fuck
yeah.
it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit to think about.
Religion is
And like my whole problem with the Bible that I've always had with the Bible is that it's changed so much, and people have just written shit down and put
it's
it
been
in
translated in like
there. And it's
100
been
different
translated over and like there's
In the Old
there's gonna be
Testament-
stuff in there that's not real.
in the Old Testament, it was like punishable by death to wear 2 different cloths or something crazy, like that type of shit. But I mean, I guess the Old Testament was kind of like nullified when Jesus was born. That was the whole deal. But there's also like there are like lost books of the Bible, like there, which I heard. I think it was Joe Rogan I was listening to, and he said like there's parts of that where like that they think Jesus and Mary Magdalene were actually together. Like it wasn't his mom.
Right.
There he killed people, like the bad stuff about Jesus, and
Right.
they took it out. Like you can't fucking edit a religious book.
Right.
This is a
See,
Microsoft Word.
That fucking kind of like tears apart the whole foundation of it, doesn't it?
I mean, it
Jesus
does.
was bad. Because like the whole point was that he was the
Perfect.
perfect human being. Like he did not sin. Period. He just helped people and then died for everyone's sins, right?
Mhm.
So
And he
that
was an
would
actual-
completely like fuck it all up.
He was an actual documented human being too.
Right.
But like they put him as like this.
I'll be
beautiful-
100% honest. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was in our like,
Not like
history
I
books.
knew that now, but like in the past, I did not know that
Oh.
he was like actually like a real person.
Yeah, but they have him like pictured as this beautiful man with this like beautiful hair, all that shit, in good shape. But they said like in reality he was a carpenter. He was
Right.
probably
Yeah.
disfigured. He was fucked up. Like
Also probably not white because he
No,
was
Middle
in
Eastern.
Middle East, yeah.
yeah, and that's
So
just
he's
white people
always
being white
depicted as
people.
white, yeah.
Yeah. But also there's like the Dead Sea Scrolls or Red Sea Scrolls, something like that. Like people couldn't, they like finally translated them, and they think that Christianity was entirely based off of psychedelic mushrooms. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like it takes, because like they said the psychedelics like unlock shit in your brain.
Yeah.
Like it, and so you like it's just fucking like the earth is God type shit. You become one with like nature and shit. So, dude, who the fuck knows? But I want to do DMT. That's all I know. Dude, I was listening to something. They said that, like 90% of people that take DMT the first time, the first thing they hear is, "We're so glad you found this technology." Dude,
I would poop my pants.
yeah, all down my legs.
People would think it was just the drug, but no, it was because someone said, "I'm glad you found this."
It's like some shit from the 100, the fucking little computer chip. The
Yeah,
Flame.
yeah.
I never got
Did
to
you
the
watch
part
the
100.
100?
I watched like the first like 7 or 8 episodes.
What?
No, I like it. I
Dude,
like
it's
it.
so good.
I heard it got shitty though after like the
It
first
does.
couple seasons.
It does.
It gets slow, but it gets cool again. I thought.
It doesn't.
Did you watch? Have you watched all of it? Are you caught up?
No, I stopped because I got bored. of it.
Okay, so how do you know it doesn't get better?
Because
You haven't watched it.
I got bored.
Okay, I said it gets better.
Is it still recording?
Boys, we're still recording.
Oh, thank God.
Boys, we're doing it.
We have a video. I'm out of shit.
Well, we're at about
We
an hour.
have
or
Sony
so.
Disney Spider-Man dispute.
Oh, let's fucking get into that, ladies and gents, because that was the end of my day, and boy, did it piss me off. So, everyone knows Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, right?
The best one, the only one.
You're wrong, but anyway.
I agree that you're wrong, but we can
Anyway.
continue.
First two movies, fantastic. Okay? Spider-Man 3, not great.
Not great.
The Amazing Spider-Man comes out with
Shit.
Andrew Garfield. First one wasn't bad. It was pretty comic book accurate as far as the story, aside from his age. Second one, not great. So, all 5 of those movies, Sony produced, directed, and made on their own without Disney or the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is now owned by Disney. So now, with Tom Holland in the 2 new Spider-Man movies, along with anything he's shown up in as far as like Avengers or anything like that, Sony and Disney and the MCU have had a 50-50 agreement. Sony gets this much money, Disney, Marvel gets this much money.
Is Disney
Well-
owned by Marvel? I'm sorry, I don't mean to.
Disney owns Marvel.
Disney owns Marvel.
Did I say the other way around?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Disney owns everything.
Everything.
pretty fucking much. Disney owns ESPN.
Yeah. If you watch anything on a screen, it's probably Disney. Unless it's on a computer.
But Disney bought like was it 20th Century Fox?
Yes.
Yeah. All
And
that
that's,
shit.
I'll get into that. So, Sony owns all of the rights to Spider-Man for the most part. At least they did before this 50-50 deal.
Did you know they had the chance to own all of the comic books?
Yes.
All the comic book superheroes, and they said that Spider-Man would be the only one that would actually make any money. So that's the only one that they bought.
Who bought it?
Sony. They
Bought
bought the
the
rights.
rights
They had the
Oh,
they had the
fuck.
rights to buy all of it.
And
were
they
like,
didn't?
No, Spider-Man's the only one that people will relate with and will be
Dude.
popular.
And see,
Yeah.
the thing is, if you
Talk
think about it,
fucking
though,
up.
if
Sony
Sony,
shit.
but if Sony
Yeah.
would have done that,
Wouldn't
we
have been-
wouldn't
yeah.
have the Avenger. We wouldn't have the 10 years of Marvel that we have,
Right.
That I haven't watched, right?
which is fine.
Which
but
makes me so mad because they're so good.
They
They're
are-
such good movies.
they're great,
They are really
and
good movies.
the Spider-Man movies really weren't that great until the MCU got involved, because you're going off of all the resources that they have to make it good.
Right. They can build it in with the
So,
rest of the fucking universe. they
Today, I guess, was the deadline for them to finally come to an agreement, and Sony wanted more money because they saw what they were getting with the last, like, Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home, along with him being in the Avengers movies. They saw what was coming in, millions and millions and millions of dollars, and they wanted more. They got greedy. Marvel said, no, we're not doing that. Which is totally understandable, because they should own the rights to Spider-Man, this and that. So Sony wanted to go back to how it was, where they're directing, producing it all on their own, and Marvel has nothing to do with this. So now the Tom Holland Spider-Man is, from what I understand, not going to be in the Avengers movies anymore. Not going to be a part of the MCU, which is the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which we have the past 11 years. It's going to be its own thing again.
That's straight up. Look, and I do not give a fuck about Marvel or superheroes, but that is straight disrespectful to Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Straight disrespectful.
That and the fans.
It's
Because
just disrespectful to everything. Like,
I don't I
because they're gonna
understand
fuck it up again. Like they.
exactly, and I understand wanting to get more money, but you're already making so much money off of just Spider-Man.
And they
Why-
aren't even having to fucking direct and produce it.
Yeah,
Like, they're just getting
like their
revenue.
teams are a part of it, but Kevin Feige, the head of the MCU, helps produce it and helps build those stories. And like, I don't know if have you seen Homecoming at least?
No.
Oh, those are the best. These 2 Spider-Man movies are the best Spider-Man movies that have ever been made, hands down. The character portrays Peter Parker the
They're
best.
the most
It's just so.
Obviously, everyone likes the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, but that's just because that's what you fucking watched when you were a child.
And those were the first real.
Yeah.
Those were the first big superhero movies,
yeah.
also. But
Have
as
you gone
far
back
as
and watched them recently?
No, but I bet I would love them.
They're not good movies.
as
Because they
far
were made in 2002.
Obviously, that's what I'm saying. It's nostalgia.
But like the accuracy as far as the comics and that go, Tom Holland plays the perfect Peter
I
Parker.
fucking love him as.
What a total
Because-
fucking pussy.
Yes. Honestly, like Peter Parker as far as a student in that.
Bro, but how
Huge
swag?
nerd.
How swag was it? How litty whenever he fucking caught everything back on the tray, bro. That was like one of the dopest scenes I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
And it was also it's also cool that in that one the actual webs were a part of him, not something he built.
Well,
I
yeah.
like that about those Spider-Mans.
Yo, I didn't know that.
Well, in the comics and in the original animated series, which I used to watch, which was awesome, he does make his web shooters.
Spider-Man built his web shooter.
But he does have the powers to like climb and like
Right.
his
So he
spidey
doesn't
sense and
produce
shit
his
like
own
that.
web?
No, it's a
That's not comic book. That's
it's-
not the comic book thing.
it's a
Okay.
It's
That would be
some
like
kinda-
if fucking Captain America actually just
Was what?
worked out a lot to get strong. He didn't take a serum. He just went to the gym every day twice. to become
No,
Captain
because that's
America.
completely different. The dude got bit by a radioactive spider. What do spiders do? They climb, and they're extremely agile, and they make webs. They make webs.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't get bit by a tarantula, which doesn't make their own web. He got bit by like a fucking little ass spider that I believe came down from a web. Actually, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
yeah.
Also,
how the comic
how
book
does it
was.
not run out?
Okay.
They do.
It does.
But the newest ones I think were made. Iron Man I think helps in
Yeah,
one of the
he
comics
makes-
or whatever, but
yeah,
he does that in the
fucking-
movies. Anyway, that's not what it doesn't fucking matter.
It
It's
does matter. That's what this podcast is about.
Well, yeah.
It's about discussing.
I'm just so it's just so annoying because like
It sucks because I just saw Far From Home actually, and it was so fucking
so
good.
good.
So fucking
good. And the ending, dude, is just
Does he find his way back closer to home?
yes.
I mean,
Aw.
yeah,
He was far from home because he was on a
It's like
He was on
he
homebound.
was on a field trip.
he was on vacation.
So which one was it?
Field
He was
trip
on a vacation in Europe, which is far from home.
for his science.
He was saying field trip, and you were
It
saying
is
vacation.
science.
So I didn't know which one it was.
He was with his
His
science
vacation.
class.
You're studying abroad. Okay, I get it. Anyway.
But he kept calling it vacation, so.
Vacation being a superhero, yeah. But yeah, so then Disney, obviously, like one of you, I don't remember who said, Disney bought 20th Century Fox. So now they have all the rights to the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and like all these other characters now that they can just fucking incorporate. And now they're taking out the biggest one that everybody was so excited about. Because I remember when Spider-Man came into the MCU, it was in Captain America Civil War. That was the first time Spider-Man
Fucking
showed up
yeeted
as like an
it, took
Avenger.
Cap's shield, said, "Yeet."
I've seen that scene.
Yeah,
But
It was
also,
all
but
over
like,
Twitter.
I will also say
because
that
it was huge.
the fucking, like, I watched the video. Well, it was on your Snapchat story actually, where like, they were all like Thanos or fucking Captain America had Thor's hammer in that Marvel movie, whatever it was, and then Spider-Man like comes out or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, he looks fucking stupid. Like he doesn't like that's Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Like it didn't look so CGI'd. I didn't think. Like it looked
well, that's
more
because
realistic.
he was wearing the Iron
Yeah.
Spider suit.
He didn't have his normal suit on. He had the Iron Spider, which is the nanotechnology that Tony Stark created for him.
Yeah, Tony Stark
If you
made it
watched the
for
series, you would have
Spider-Man.
known that.
It's like,
Stupid.
yeah.
Also, that movie
You
was
shut the
Endgame,
fuck up.
which was also
knew
the
that.
Which is
biggest
the-
movie
yeah,
in history.
Highest grossing movie ever.
That I'll never see.
Wish you would. If there was
You're
any,
just at this point you're just punishing yourself.
No, at this point, I have made my stand on it, and I am not coming back from it.
Right. If
there
I'm
was-
not watching
And
it.
that's punishing yourself.
if there was any movie you could watch, no context at all, I wish it would be that one.
What about like Schindler's List?
No, I mean in the MCU.
just
Schindler's
I
List is
couldn't just-
fantastic.
I couldn't just watch fucking Endgame.
Yeah,
You would
it
get the
wouldn't-
gist of it.
Yeah, it wouldn't really
They're
make
all
sense.
super. That's all. They all got powers.
Every time, yeah.
Thor's
like,
fat. That's all I know.
Fortnite's in it.
I'm still
Thor
getting.
is-
Went ahead and shoehorned that in there.
Thor's Thor
I'm
was
still
playing
getting that
Fortnite.
tattoo, by the way. Me and Luke talked about it on Saturday.
You're getting a what tattoo?
It says
Uh,
Master 69 on a controller.
In the movie,
Because that's the guy's name in the movie.
yeah, Thor yells at a player across the Xbox. His name's Noob Master 69, and my guy that does tattoos drew something up, And I was the first person to comment on it. I was like, yo, I kind of want this. And so we're going to do that. I'm going to do it on my thigh.
Oh, so no one can see it?
Yes. But
I'm going to get my gamer tag tattooed on me, I think.
Which one?
Very subpar.
I love that, dude. It's so funny.
Like, just right here, so everyone
Oh.
knows.
There was one more thing I wanted to say. Oh, if you're going to watch a Spider-Man movie now, watch Into the Spider-Verse. It's animated, but it's on Netflix.
Oh, I did. Yeah,
Did you watch that?
No, but I saw it on there. I actually wanted to watch
really
it.
good.
'Cause that's the only superhero movie I give a fuck about. Is I liked Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Like that's
Watch... Because I know how you watch movies. Sit down and watch a movie differently than you normally do. Or that movie, because it's animated, so I know you're going to probably not give a fuck. But, dude, the animation is so dope. It's literally like a comic book came to life.
Did you see the
It's
comparison
so cool.
of Lion King and Into the Spider-Verse? Okay. Well, it's like, so it's because of the animation and stuff in Into the Spider-Verse, so they're both super heavy on, like, the animation thing.
Right.
Into the Spider-Verse made, like, what? However many $1 million.
tell you real quick.
And then fucking Lion King made, like, billions of dollars. And it was, like, it was a tweet, I think, that had those two stats. And it said, like, how sad is this or whatever, because the Lion King movie wasn't, like, I haven't seen it, actually. Has anybody here seen it?
Yeah,
He saw it.
Was it, like,
I loved it.
because of, like, the nostalgia, or was
No,
it, like,
because
actually...
So of course there's nostalgia with
See,
it.
I feel like people
but it
were
was
pissed
different.
that it was so realistic.
That's why I liked it because
I feel
it
like
wasn't
that's
the
why
fucking
nobody else liked it.
the happy Disney like dancing, singing. They did sing and stuff, but it was like it was real, man. It was like there was a lot more anger and a lot more like it was made for us.
Right. Well, have you seen the thing on Twitter with, like, the comparisons of, like, the fan-made Lion King versus what they actually used in the movie?
No.
Where, like, it's just a little bit more cartoonized, so it's the Lion King versus National Geographic.
I fuck with that shit though.
Like,
That's,
I don't
so
know,
that's-
dude. Yeah. But anyway, it was just the comparisons of those two, and, like, how Into the Spider-Verse made, like, no money compared to the Lion King, but
Dude,
was
Into
so
the-
much more artistically, like,
Into the
advanced.
Spider-Verse is art. Literally,
Yeah.
it's art.
It's so good. I recommend that one too. It's good.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have anything to do with any of the Spider-Man that's going on right now.
Yeah, it's its own thing that Sony made.
This is the last thing I want to say personally about movies and stuff. So my favorite superhero movie actually is Batman Beyond. Is my favorite.
The
Superhero.
animated series?
Yes.
Yeah, bro, that shit
It's like
was
Bruce
lit.
Wayne's nephew or something.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Shit was lit. It was cool as fuck.
Hardcore.
Is it
bro.
like a
He was dope.
TV show?
It's in the
Yeah.
future. It's a TV show. Yeah, it's
It was like
animated.
the fucking. It was like a Fox 20th Century Kids
Yeah.
type shit.
Mm.
Dude.
That-
was my shit.
Cartoons on
As
those
far
channels
as-
were so good.
As far as animated
Cartoon
series
Network
go,
and stuff.
Digimon, that
now
was my
it's just-
shit.
the original Spider-Man animated series, not the original, but one of the older ones, that one was good as fuck. Batman, the animated series, was good as fuck. Batman Beyond was good. The old Teen Titans that was on
Teen
Cartoon
Titans was
Network.
tits. I love
Now you
that
don't
shit.
have good shit like that. It's all like,
Oh, it's all garbage.
yeah. Because it was like, it was for kids, but it was also kind of mature.
And do you know why I think it's garbage? It's because like what you said earlier about Good Boys, why it was so short because they only had so much time to work on it. It's because now they're just fucking pumping shit out.
Yep.
It's quantity over quality. Everything
Yep.
is. And so
Well, and
you're
fucking attention spans now. Kids don't fucking get up at 7 a.m. on a Saturday to go watch cartoons like fucking. I mean, I used to do that.
I did too.
I got up every fucking morning and went and watched cartoons before school, like shit like that. They
My
don't do that
daughter's
anymore.
starting to do it. I fucking hate it.
They all have cell phones. They all have fucking tablets. They just fucking play goddamn.
Video games.
Josh was
Yeah.
telling me
They
that
play
his
Fortnite
daughter has
instead.
had
Yeah, I was
5
gonna say
tablets.
my little brother will wake
See,
up and
that's
play Fortnite.
fucking crazy. My kids aren't gonna have fucking electronics until they're at least.
My kids will
Double
probably
digit.
have. They'll have electronics,
dude, I
but
would
if
say
they
that
fuck
an
them up, I'm not
iPad-
replacing it.
An iPad or a tablet is a fucking parent's best friend, bro. If you just like don't feel good or you're just exhausted or whatever, and you just need like an hour just to fucking like chill.
Put some fucking
Dude.
SpongeBob on the goddamn TV and set them the fucking
Yeah,
phone.
dude. After a while, a kid gets bored.
No,
with
give them a
that.
fucking iPad and they'll play games. And my daughter, she plays games on iPad, but they're like learning your shapes,
Right.
learning your numbers, that type of shit. So it's kind of educational too. Unfortunately, she's gonna grow up in front of a screen. That's all
Right.
she'll ever know. But also, whenever she's 25, we'll probably all be half robot. So,
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Well, like
Speaking
Angie's.
of half robot, I also saw Hobbs and Shaw. Have you seen that?
Fucking
Did?
I
horrible.
want. Was it
You
bad?
saw
I
it?
fucking hated it.
It
Yes.
was not.
Okay, hold on. I'm the movie guy here. Why are you guys going to the movies without me?
I went with Destiny's
I went with my
parents.
girlfriend.
Destiny's parents were going, and they were like, "You guys want to go?" And we were like,
I went to the drive-in actually and saw it. I thought it was
So
fucking terrible.
jealous. I wanna
"It
go.
wasn't terrible. It was
But the
literally,
thing is-
it was what you would expect it to be with Dwayne the Rock Johnson and Jason Statham."
That's what I'm saying.
It was
It
just
was
2.5
fucking
hours of
stupid.
fight scenes.
That's
it was
I
over
don't mind
fucking
that.
the top.
I thought it was cool.
But that's the thing, though, with the Fast and Furious now,
Yeah.
it knows that it's over the top,
Yeah.
so it
It
goes over
embraces
the top.
Dude, the fucking Rock like catches a helicopter like
Yeah.
by a fucking
no,
cable.
yeah, he's
and
holding a chain in the back of a truck, just like this,
Just holding
a helicopter behind.
like, are you fucking kidding me? What
It's
is he- is
absolutely
he King
over the
Kong?
top.
Like, no.
It's absolutely over the top. But the reason I segued to this is because the main bad guy, I guess,
Idris
he's
Elba.
not really a villain, but he's like a bad guy. He's like robotic. Like he was rebuilt. Like he's got
Oh,
his
yeah.
spine is robotic and it's like sealed up and like they're trying to
It's like superhero shit, bro.
they're
It's-
trying to advance the human race basically and like
Yeah.
But like that's what I like about movies like that. It's like, and also why Good Boys was probably short. It knows what it is, and it doesn't try to be more than what it is. Like
But-
Fast and the Furious now, they know what they are. They're an over the top,
Right. It was
action-packed
also
movie.
funny. Did you think it was funny? There were a lot of really good fucking comedy bits in there.
I mean,
Ryan
like,
Reynolds
he was-
is the fucking
He was
Ryan
in it?
Reynolds is funny as fuck.
Yes.
Yes. It's funny. He is funny. But
Literally-
Ryan Reynolds is funny all the time.
Oh, dude.
Okay,
So
stop
much
talking
like
because I still
Yeah,
want to go see
I'm
it.
about to go see it now.
What's that?
His part
Come
is
on,
funny.
Dick, let's
And
see
Kevin
it.
Hart's in it. Also.
Dude, I gotta
Yeah,
pee
and
so
Kevin
bad,
Hart's
so-
fucking in it. Also, yeah.
Hold on, I gotta see
thought
if
it was
it's
pretty
playing
good.
anywhere.
I don't think it was terrible
See,
because I went into it expecting what I got.
Mhm. I was gonna go see. It was either Hobbs and Shaw or it was Good Boys, and I ended up going and seeing it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was good.
Oh,
I kind of regret not seeing
It
it.
Chapter 2 comes out in like 3 weeks, and I'm so stoked.
Can't wait for that.
You
I
know
bought
what?
my
You know
ticket.
what?
It's my
You know what I'm
pants.
gonna do? I'm gonna shut the fuck up on this one.
Thank you.
Even though it one was fucking terrible.
But
the
see,
remake is fucking horrible.
I understand. I was talking about someone. I was talking to Luke, my tattoo artist, about this, and I finally I understand why you didn't like it because you grew up watching the original Pennywise, like all of us did, and he was more goofy, kind of drew kids in.
he was
because,
realistic. He was
yes,
a real clown.
because
That's
he was
why
a real clown. So like I get that, but
That
also,
movie gave me nightmares. The
Yeah.
but when you were
original
younger, yeah. But now, the remake is so much more realistic to the book because if you I've read some of the book, it's morbid and dark. You can go pee, dude. Like, just come back.
We're about
Hey,
done
no,
anyway.
Yeah,
Also,
well,
we're
that's
about
what
almost to
I
an
was.
hour 20.
I know. Well, that's why I'm like, we're almost done.
yeah.
So,
I just got on Fandango, saw my tickets that I bought a month ago for this movie, so it's both left.
I thought the remake was pretty good. It obviously
It was very good. I
didn't
loved
stand up to the original one because
Mhm.
again,
Yes, it
nostalgia plays the biggest part in fucking.
But I'm like,
um,
I love
remakes.
it, dude. Like, it is probably one of my favorite horror
love it's
movies of all
called
time.
I love it, dude. I just love it.
I also hate talking about it because that, but
All right.
yeah, we'll
Are
cut
we-
it off.
It was
Yeah.
a pretty good episode.
Alright.
We fucking.
Kept her going.
Yeah. Well, I think next week we'll see how long Craig can last in the desert, and we'll talk about why my dick's shaped like a big toe.
Follow lunch_table_pod on
Everything.
lunch_table_pod on Twitter.
There you go.
Goodbye.
Alright.